Still waiting on Charlie Malone. Charlie Malone moves in. Set for a start, flag goes up and gates crash open and they're sent on their way in the last race of the afternoon to a perfect beginning. Veldskroen, if anything, has responded the quickest and looks to go and set up into a handy position. Charlie Malone is also right up there in the firing line. That's in the white and red silts along the inside rail. Deep around, we've got Swift Action, who's right down the centre of the track. Winter Pearl is right along the grandstand side of the track, but is starting to drift on over. Further back in running, we go to the likes of Night Tiger, Noble City, Wyag, and Fort Red. Probably about 5 lengths separating first to last, but on the outside, Winter Pearl seems to have picked up the running. Swift Action is also right up there in the firing line. Veldskroen is right along that inside running rail. Then comes Charlie Malone. Further back to Fort Red, who's settling just 2 or 3 lengths off the early pace. Night Tiger's next best. Then comes Noble City. And Wyag is last of all, but still has about 5 lengths to make up. They go past the false rail with just under 400 metres left to go. Winter Pearl is out in front, but now starts to feel the pressure. Fort Red, Charlie Malone trying to look for a run. Towards the inside, we've got Wyag who's starting to run home powerfully. Fort Red out the pack chasing with Swift Action. Into the final furlong they go. It's Wyag who's shot 2 lengths clear here. Fort Red trying to chase on with Noble City, but number 2, Wyag, is going to win here with a quick double for Grant van Niekerk. Then came Fort Red into second, followed by Noble City. Further back in running to Swift Action, Night Tiger, followed by Veldskroen, Charlie Malone, and Winter Pearl. Number 2, Wyag, goes towards the inside running rail. The sheepskin noseband, the orange and seems to be purple silts. Veldskroen comes alongside him, but Grant van Niekerk punches him out into the closing stages here. You can see Fort Red trying his utmost best to challenge, but number 2, Wyag, now becomes a 2-time winner from 10 starts and did show a lot of promise in his early career, and now finally seems to be that the penny has dropped. Number 2, Wyag, the winner of the last race of the afternoon here at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth Racecourse.
Winner of race 8 is number 2, Wyag. Well done to Sikokeli and Wadi. He receives his 1,000 Rand from Hollywoodbets, and also thank you to Cape Racing. The conditioners with me, Greg Enyon. Well done for the win.
Thank you very, very much.
You were saying off air that he's so well at the moment.
Yeah, he is. He's just, I've had a bad virus go through the yard. Looks like we're out of it, hopefully, but here's proof of it. We're on the right side of it now. Yeah, but well done to Martin Wickens and to Gislerberg. Martin hasn't been well, and I wish him the best of health and back to full health very soon. And just a pity they couldn't be here, because I felt quite strongly about him today. But I didn't have the guts to tell anybody, because there were all these hotties in the race, and I think he won quite comfortably, and a brilliant ride by Grant. Just the way he wants to be ridden. Him and Keegan ride him very, very well. Yeah, and well done to Himalaya Stud who bred him. But he's a nice horse, and he's not going to stop here, I don't think.
It does look like he has bounced back to his best, so long may it continue.
Yeah, look, I think 1,200 is his game, and I've been trying him in a 14 and 1,000 and 1,100, and back to the beginning, 1,200. But Durbanville is his course, and we're waiting for them there.
Well, we're going there soon, so hopefully we watch him there.
Yeah, I love that place. It's a nice break for the horses, for everybody. And people must turn up. It's a lovely, lovely place to race.
It is. I've always found it. You can watch everything from close proximity and enjoy the day on course.
Yeah, and you can wear your shorts and tackies.
Very good. Well done for the win.
Thank you very much.
There you go. Well done to Greg Enyon. He for number 2, Wyag, the son of What a Winter. Next up, we got Grant van Niekerk. He's second win for the day after a little bit of a rest. So there you go. Grant, welcome. You can come and chat to me over here. Well done for the win.
Yeah, thanks, Vicky.
It seems like the inside rail is your favourite today, but did he give you a good feel going down?
He did. Look, my saddle was sitting on the horse's arse, so I was really uncomfortable going down. He's a bit difficult while saddling him, and Mr. Indian had a bit of a tough time with him. But, he felt like a horse that if he just has a breather in the running, he'll give me a nice kick. And I literally made up my mind going to the start. I'm like, okay, I'm going to ride him a little bit cold, and if he gets there, he gets there. And, if it doesn't work, then I'll just take the blame. But I'm glad it did. This is a stunning horse. As you can see, my saddle was quite far back again, and it was a win full of merit. Although I don't want the handicappers to kill this horse as well, because I think he's a horse that he can go through the divisions and perhaps win a little feature.
Well, Grant, as Greg Inyon said earlier on in the interview, he said that Durban fills his game, so keep an eye on him there. No, phone for the ride.
I think that this will be quite competitive wherever Mr. Inyon puts him. Actually, he's a bit of a tricky fella, so I think if everything goes his way, he could beat like a decent sort as well. So something to look forward to. And obviously, Mrs. and Mrs. Weekends, I had a bit of a rough day on midday with King Regent, but hopefully this made up just a little bit. I did promise them that they have a very good horse in their hands, and hopefully they'll keep me on him.
I like that you're putting in a bid for another horse, but well done for the win.
Thank you, and to Mr. Inyon for prepping all this is so lovely. Thanks for the opportunities, I appreciate it. Thank you.
And also Grant thanking his sponsors, Drakenstein Stud, number 2, Wyag, the son of What a Winter. He's bred by Himmelin Arda Stud. Well done to Martin Wickens and Gisleberg for the win. Like Grant said, nice to have a winner in those silks. And well done to Himmelin Arda Stud. Grant for Niekerk, Greg Inyon closing off the day for us here at Hollywood Bets Kenilworth.